Welcome to Life of Islam, where we bring the timeless story of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to life with vivid detail and heartfelt narration. This may be the first series of blending history, emotion, and inspiration. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and drop a comment below. Let's illuminate the world with this sacred journey together. In the shadowed alleys of Mecca, where whispers of faith clashed against the roar of persecution, the early Muslims huddled in secrecy. Their hearts burned with belief, yet fear cloaked their every step. But in this hour of trial, a divine supplication from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam hung in the heavens. O Allah, fortify Islam through the one dearer to you, Abu Jahl or Umar ibn Al-Khattab. Umar, a titan of the Quraysh, embodied unyielding resolve. His fury against the nascent faith was legendary. He saw it as a fracture in the tribe's ancient bonds. Sword at his side, he marched one fateful day, vowing to end the Prophet's life and silence the revelation forever. Fate, however, had other designs. En route, a voice from Banu Zura pierced his resolve. O Umar, before spilling blood abroad, secure your own hearth. Your sister Fatima and her husband Sa'id have embraced Islam. Rage ignited like a storm. Umar veered toward their home, where the melodic cadence of Quranic recitation drifted through the air. Surah Taha, verses of mercy and reminder. Bursting in, he found them concealing the scrolls. His temper unleashed, a blow to Sa'id, then to Fatima, drawing blood from her brow. Yet her unyielding poise, enduring without curse or cry, cracked the armor of his heart. "Show me those words," he demanded, voice softening. "You are impure, Umar," Fatima replied with quiet steel. "The Quran touches only the cleansed. Purify yourself first." He obeyed, washing away the grime of enmity. Unfurling the scroll, he read, Taha, we have not revealed to you the Quran that you be distressed, but only as a mercy to those who fear. The words wove into his soul, sharper than any blade. Tears traced his cheeks as awe replaced wrath. "Such majesty, such nobility," he murmured. Then, resolve reborn. "Where is Muhammad?" "At Dar al-Arqam," they whispered. Sword still girded, Umar strode through Mecca's streets. The companions inside spotted his approach. Terror rippled like a wave. Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, the lion-hearted, rose. "If he comes in peace, we embrace him. If for war, his steel will taste his own blood." Umar crossed the threshold. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, met his gaze with serene authority. "What wind blows you here, O Ibn Al-Khattab?" Trembling not from fear but transformation, Umar declared, "I bear witness, there is no God but Allah, and you are his messenger." The room thundered with Allahu Akbar. Joy shattered the silence, walls echoing the birth of a new era. That dawn, Muslims paraded openly to the Kaaba, Umar leading, Hamza flanking, the first bold stride of the Ummah. The Prophet's dua had found its answer. From foe to fortress, Umar became Islam's unshakable pillar, his justice and valor etching an eternal legacy. O Allah, reinforce our faith through hearts you select, as you did with Umar, radiyallahu anhu. Shifting sands of history, as envoys from Quraysh schemed in Abyssinia to ensnare the Negus against the emigrants, Amr ibn al-As wielded a cunning ploy. A Christian himself, versed in Islam's honors to Isa, alayhi salam, he cornered the king. They utter grave slurs against Isa, son of Maryam, summon them, probe their hearts. The Negus, wary from prior exchanges, summoned Jafar and the companions. Amr anticipated fury. Would these believers scorn Isa as a false prophet? Nay, Islam exalted him among the Ulul Azm, the resolute messengers. And Maryam, no Jewish calumny of impurity. She was Allah's chosen vessel, pure and exalted. Isa's birth, a miracle, fatherless by divine decree. Yet the crux, La ilaha illallah. To a king venerating Isa as divine, proclaiming his humanity was a gamble with life itself. The companions steeled, "We speak Allah's truth and our prophet's guidance, come what may." Jafar unveiled Islam's creed, Isa as prophet not deity, Maryam as paragon of chastity. Umar leaned in, expectant. The Negus lifted a twig from the earth. "By Allah, Isa is no more than you describe, not a hair's breadth from the gospel's light." Murmurs of dissent rose among courtiers. The king quelled them. "This is truth, grudge it or not." To the companions, "Depart in peace. My realm shields you, even for a kingdom's ransom." To Umar, "Return their gifts. I seek no bribe from Allah's grace." Najashi ruled not as Muslim in name but in spirit, dying years later in faith's embrace. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, sensing his passing, rose amid companions. "Stand, a soul of piety has departed. Offer janazah for brother Najashi." Miles away, the prayer aligned precisely with his demise, confirmed a week hence. Each utterance that day fortified the emigrant's solace. For Quraysh, catastrophe. Their snare boomeranged, amplifying Islam's reach. Unseen, Allah wove redemption from their malice. This was merely the prelude to greater quakes. Rewind to the Hijra's eve. Umar crossed paths with Salama, then Waqasa bint Khuwaylid, a companion fleeing. "Departing then?" he queried. Her reply pierced, "Aye, to Allah's other domains. You've harried and hemmed us. We seek respite till he eases our path." Umar fell silent, a flicker of remorse softening his gaze. "May Allah safeguard you," he murmured, turning away. Later, recounting to her husband, she glimpsed uncharted tenderness in him, the first thaw in stone. Her spouse scoffed, "That iron heart, Muslim, only when Hattab's camel bows in prayer." Yet Umar outpaced Abu Jahl. For Allah, reshaping souls is effortless. A hadith Qudsi whispers, "Draw near me a span, I draw an arm's length." That flicker endured. Curiously, Umar and Abu Jahl shared nocturnal pilgrimages to the Prophet's recitations, shadowed eavesdroppers to divine eloquence. Abu Jahl, pride-veiled, slunk unseen one night, absorbing hours of Quran till dawn. En route home, he collided with Abu Sufyan and Akhnas ibn Sharik, fellow lurkers unwitting. Shocked, they vowed secrecy. No more, lest eyes spy and hearts sway. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, illiterate yet unmatched in oratory, baffled him. Doubts gnawed, poetry, sorcery, yet thrice he returned, mesmerized by worship's fervor, a man feigning lies yet prostrating till light broke. Pride chained him. Idolatry's guardian rejected the call. Umar's vigil differed, no guile, pure quest. By the Kaaba he lingered as the Prophet recited Surah Al-Haqqa, enwrapped. Not poet's verse, verse 41, mirroring his suspicion, nor soothsayers, v42, exposing his next revelation from the world's Lord. The surah's thunder-rooted faith's seed, what nurtured it? Mecca's tremor, Hamza's embrace of Islam. Hamza, the Prophet's peer in age and prowess, hunter, warrior, Quraysh's dread, returned from the wilds. A frantic woman relayed Abu Jahl's venomous barbs at the Prophet. Kinship's fire blazed. Hamza charged the Kaaba, bow cracking Abu Jahl's skull in retribution. "Insult him? Then I adopt his faith. Assay me as you assayed him." Quraysh reeled. "Hamza too?" Abu Jahl's kin surged, but he waved them off. Humiliation's sting sharper than wounds. Hamza retreated, turmoil churning. Had rage birthed truth or folly? Shaitan's whispers assailed. "Forsake ancestors, better death." Sleepless he duered, "O Allah, if this din is haq, steady my breast." Dawn brought clarity. At the Prophet's feet, words sealed his soul. No longer hunter alone, Asadullah, Allah's lion. Quraysh staggered, Abyssinia's echo, Hamza's thunder. Islam's tide swelled, Dar al-Nadwa reconvened. Old fears resurfaced. Assassinate the messenger. Blood debt with Banu Hashim loomed, tribal vendettas abyss. Abu Jahl baited, slay Muhammad, 100 camels, gold dinars, silver dirhams. Silence till Umar rose. I claim it. Cheers swelled, none fathomed the morrow. Sword belted, he stormed toward Safa. Naim ibn Abdullah intercepted. Slay him, and Banu Abd Manaf raises you. First mind your kin. Who? Sa'id and Fatima, your sister's fold, now Muhammad's. Doubt diverted fury. Umar wheeled to their door. Qur'an's hum, Kabab reciting Taha. Knocks thundered. Pages hidden, he roared. That chant, what treachery! Blows fell on Sa'id. Fatima interceded, tasting fist and blood. Unbowed, strike as you will, we're Muslim upon Allah and His Rasul. Horror dawned, family, defiant for La ilaha illallah, seated, spent. The words, let me taste them, Fatima recited. Umar wept, sublime, unequaled. Seeds sprouted, Khabab emerged. The Prophet's dua last night, strengthen Islam via Abu Jahl or me. Abu Jahl's bribe unmet. Umar, slayer sent, seeker bound. The Prophet's plea answered, who else but he, through whom universes align, paradise unlocks. At Dar al-Arqam, companions quaked at his silhouette. Hamza, welcome truth, repel falsehood with his blade. Umar entered, the Prophet embraced. O Ibn Al-Khattab, I affirm Allah, His book, His messenger. Allahu Akbar burst. Umar urged, truth or perish, why cower? To the mushrikins' hearths, 40 emerged, Prophet flanked by Umar and Hamza, chanting Tawheed's anthem, the Ummah's inaugural parade. Umar, ablaze, tasked Jamal al-Mu'ammar, proclaim my Islam. Mecca buzzed. At Abu Jahl's, I've submitted, curses hurled, Allah curse you and your tidings. The Prophet titled him Al-Faruq, truth's distinguisher. From shirk's abyss to caliphate's throne, Umar, coal to diamond. The Prophet's light transmuted souls, infanticides to mercy's heirs, wanderers to tribal beacons like Abu Dar, Tufail. Islam surged, Dar al-Nadwa seethed, vengeance brewed, the boycott's shadow loomed, Mecca's darkest veil. Envision famine's grip, not hours but years. Your longest fast? A day. Multiply by seasons. Infants wailing, mothers hollow-eyed, menus of leather scraps and thorn leaves. Shib Abi Talib, 7th prophethood year, 3 winters of siege. Islam's ascent unnerved Quraysh, plots faltered. Abu Talib rallied Banu Hashim and Muttalib, tribal shield, faith aside. Quraysh countered at Dar al-Nadwa, a pact etched, sever ties with Hashimites, no matrimony, trade, converse. Surrender the Prophet or eternal rift. Hung in Kaaba, sacred curse, all but Abu Lahab boycotted, kin yet kinslayer, inflating prices, compensating merchants to starve. Khadija, once Mecca's magnate, poured fortunes feeding the frail. Abu Bakr freed slaves with his coffers, Tawbah's pact. Allah buys believers' lives, wealth for Jannah. Abu Talib's vigilance, nightly bed swaps, decoys for assassins. Contrast, Lahab's malice deepened the void, resources dwindled, smuggling flickered hope. Hakim ibn Hizam's flour sack thwarted by Abu Jahl, till Abu Bukhtari's bone blow cleared the path. Hajj trades, hoarded denied. Sad ibn Abi Waqqas scavenged hides, sun-boiled for sustenance. 3 years, endurance's forge. Packed scribe Mansur, hand-withered omen whispered. 5 dissidents, Abu Bukhtari, Mutim, Hisham, Zuhair, Zama, staged Kaaba chorus. Feast while kin famish, end this tyranny. Voices multiplied, Abu Jahl's denials drowned. Culmination, Allah's termite devoured the scroll, Bismik Allahumma spared. Jibril alerted, Abu Talib challenged Quraysh, verify or claim my nephew. Kaaba unlocked, words gone, name endures. Mocked as sorcery, yet voided, the siege shattered. Post-boycott bloom, travelers touched by the Prophet's forbearance embraced Tawheed. His sacrifices, wealth spurned, lashes borne, silenced skeptics. Liars hoard ease. He sowed thorns for truth. Khadijah's devotion, intimate witness, unyielding in penury, proof of his verity. Relief's whisper, fresh ordeal. Abu Talib ailed, the Prophet grieved, protector unyielding, yet faith unsealed. Quraysh pressed, reign him, summons. One word, nephew, Arabian dominion. La ilaha illallah, shatter idols, fury. Gods to one, absurd. A lone plea, uncle, affirm, I intercede. Fear not Quraysh, scorn I'd yield. But silence prevailed. Abbas glimpsed lip murmurs, unheard. At 80, Abu Talib slipped to eternity. Love eclipsed prophethood. Grief's echo. Days later, Khadijah weakened. Boycott's toll on her 65-year frame. 25 years haven, revelation's comforter, now comforted. Best of women, Maryam, then Khadijah, he'd affirm. She departed 619 CE, year of sorrow. Wings clipped, support stripped. Message, reliant soul on Allah, none indispensable. Quraysh emboldened, barbs unchecked. Mecca's cage tightened, yet dawns elsewhere beckoned. Whither the call? Receptive soils, triumph or trial. Unfoldings await in our next chapter. Thanks for joining Echoes of Faith. Subscribe, like, comment, spread the light of Sirah far and wide. Until next time, peace upon the guided.